for a minute, but we on top.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know y'all tuned in to your favorite podcast show. Favorite podcast show. You know that one that still does everything that they don't do. You know what I'm saying? I am that guy, Mr. Who They Want, DJ Steady. Are you ready? Because I'm always ready to give y'all a dope ass podcast. And tonight on Live with DJ Steady and Company, I'm joined by a very, very incredible artist here with me to top it up and talk about her career and her struggles in this industry. I'm here with the lovely Miss SJ. How you doing?
Hey, hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm fantastic. I can't complain, love.
Most definitely. It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You know, it's nothing. I love what I do, and I love getting to know new artists and helping kind of build that reach up a little bit. I know it can be a struggle, when you're trying to get people. But I'm like, look, I'm gonna make it my duty. If I'm gonna build it in this podcast industry, one of my missions I pride myself on is I like to work with the unknown. Let me put the light over
Most
you.
definitely. Most
Welcome
definitely.
to the so they can hear you. Can you hear me? Did I lose my audio?
Yes. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so where are you from?
So I'm actually originally from Peoria, Illinois, but I currently stay in Oklahoma City. So Midwest, still in the Midwest, but yep, born and
Okay,
raised in the Midwest. So
Midwest. Yeah, because when you think Midwest, I know we go with St. Louis and we go Nelly, Chingy, and that whole crew vibe. So it's different appeal when you get the OKC without talking basketball.
right, exactly.
I
Exactly.
dig it. I dig it. So how you like it? Like, how's the vibe as an artist there?
You know what? I like the vibe out here. Everybody's really nice. It's more of like a homey vibe. And that was like the main reason I relocated to is, nothing wrong with my hometown. Love my hometown, Peoria, of course. Shout out to my hometown. But,
Absolutely.
it was just time for a change. There wasn't a big, music scene at the time in my hometown. So, I decided to move to a bigger city and there's just more opportunities out here for me. So,
Okay, I dig that. No, and big ups for you for doing that. Cause me being originally a Quincy, Florida native, now residing in Houston, Texas, I know what it's like when you just looking for an extra little reach when you're trying to, fulfill your own destiny and your own dreams. Sometimes you
right.
gotta let go of certain things just to be like, look, I gotta get my wings. I'll never fly as long as this stuff keep holding me down.
Right, right,
So I
exactly.
respect it. I dig it. I dig it. So let's just go and give the people like who's three artists that you feel make your DNA cold? Like just your top three.
The top three, uh,
Can be male or female.
like I like Nikki. Nikki, that's my girl. I mean, I grew up on
Okay.
Nikki, so and that's
I can
where like
dig
a
that.
lot of like I feel like inspired me from. Especially in high school and all that. Like I would play Nikki back to back. I'm like, hey, this is my girl right here, and she was the female in Young Money, so you know what I'm saying, like. I kind of like could
Right.
relate to that because back in high school when I was rapping, I was the only female in a group of guys out here rapping. So I could relate to
You
that a
had a
lot.
lot to work with.
So definitely Nikki
Right.
for sure. Uh, I would have to say like I don't know, I like Jeezy. Like I grew up on Jeezy.
Hey.
I used to bump Jeezy in the car, so definitely Jeezy and of course Wayne, Lil Wayne, got to.
Somebody better give me commission. I promise you, Wayne is officially the most named artist on this podcast. Because I am, as a Wayniac myself, I will argue anybody down when it comes to it. Like, I'm not changing nobody's opinion. I'm like, I'm
Man, I
Wayne
swear
all
to
day.
God, like I still listen to Lil Wayne, like especially the old mixtapes, man. I'm I'm jamming in the car.
Yes.
People are like, "What is this girl doing?" Like,
And it's crazy because when people try to talk about the nuance of who Lil Wayne is now, you have to actually take them back to the mixtape Wayne, the throwbacks, the
yep,
unreleased stuff. I'm like, so before you criticize mainstream Wayne, you got to realize his best work is Wayne that's
right,
unfiltered.
exactly, exactly. But I would have to say, yeah,
That
them are
is
my top
timeless.
three for sure, for sure. I still rock all of them. So
Exactly. Nah, I mean, because they timeless. Like, I feel like this, we got to stop putting age caps in those little caps that'll be like, they ain't what they are now because we live in a different generation of time now where lyricism doesn't really matter now. It's still snazzy beats, one, two, threes, and a
yep,
punchy hook. Like nobody's looking for actual
yep.
storytelling now. And it's
Unfortunately,
sad. Hey,
unfortunately, but I mean,
you
it
know,
depends what audience you're trying to reach too. I feel like, if you're trying to reach a certain audience and you want to tell a story, like you're gonna have to really reach for that audience. You know what I mean? So
gotcha. That makes sense too as well. So, you know, what's your studio style like? What's your mentality as you're about to, get into writing a song and you just can't let this beat get out of your head?
I just play the beat back to back. I ain't gonna lie to you. I will play that beat over and over, and I will just start thinking of what it speaks to me. Basically, like if I'm feeling like like a turn up type vibe, I'm gonna start just freestyling something, and I'm like, actually, that sounds good, and I'll start writing it down on a piece of paper. And yes, I still write on a piece of paper.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I know a lot of people write in their phone. I can't do that. I gotta write pen and paper. I'm old school. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess it's the writing in me, but I gotta write on pen and paper. So that's basically.
Yeah, that tangible feel, my days as an artist back in the day was it had to be
Hmm.
tangible, and only I could understand my
Yes,
my
no one else
writing,
can
so
read
it
my
was
writing.
like
It's
and
okay
the
though, because I know what it
nobody.
says.
So that's what one of the things is as an artist, you just make sure that, you approach it with that same Wayne, Nicki, Jeezy
Yep.
confidence that you're gonna produce it. And I don't give a damn who doesn't like it. I know what I can bring to the table, and I respect
Yep,
that about you.
exactly, exactly. But I mean, I that's really how I go about it. I just listen to a beat, I'll freestyle a little bit on it, and kind of get the vibe of where I want to go with it, and then I'll start writing it down, and then my mind just flows from there, and it'll just all come together after that. But I usually start with I don't know. Sometimes I start with the hook, sometimes I start with the verse. It just depends on what I'm feeling that day, to be honest with you. So,
It's a mood. It's always mood
hmm,
related. Cause, even if you start off with the hook as by the time you drop the verse and you do your bars, the hook can change
yeah,
easily. And whoever your engineering team might be like, hey, you should make this. So it's good to, have options when I feel like you're in that moment approaching a beat
yep,
type of moment.
exactly. And it depends what I'm doing too. If I'm like drinking, turn it up, it's probably gonna be a turn up vibe. But if I'm in my feelings that day, it's gonna be in your feelings type vibe. So.
Absolutely. So we have a question from the audience and they want to know what made you decide to become a rapper?
So basically, I really just started having fun with it. I started freestyling back in high school, with all the guys, just chilling, having a good time. And then back in 2019, is when I really started taking it serious. It was actually my old neighbor was a promoter, and he reached out to me because he seen a Facebook Live my homegirl put on Facebook of me reading my notebook, like literally reading my notebook, just freestyling, like. And I was like, listen to what I wrote. And I didn't know she put me on live. Well, it blew up. A bunch of people seen it. And that it really inspired me. Everyone's like, actually, you're pretty good. And I was like, well, I didn't think I could really take it serious. But if y'all like it, hey, I'm gonna listen to what the people say. So
Exactly. Hashtag give the people what
exactly.
they
So it
want.
was just a wrap from there. Basically, I started, doing shows. Shout out to, my promoter back in Peoria, Tim. He put me on my first show, and he was my neighbor too. He's known me since, high school. So but it was just a
I
wrap
dig
since
it.
then, and I just started writing, first I started writing heartbreaks and stuff like that. Just because my first song was about my ex I was with for 8 years, and after that
Oh
is
man.
when I started doing turn up vibes. I was like, you know what? We need to be happy. Let's turn up and have a good time. Like, we don't need to be sad all the
Yeah.
time. So,
Nah, man, it can't be and it's crazy now because you look at artists like Rod Wave, who, that's kind of his base of how he style, which he's an incredible artist, but that kind of works for him to get his going. But for you to do a turnaround, gives you a better thing of saying, because you want to be more, especially when you're dealing with a mostly male dominated
Mhm.
industry. You got to put up a fight to show everybody why, you got what it takes to be in that freestyle. Because I can picture you now in high school in a random freestyle circle, and then you just bust up, and it's like, wait, stop! Everybody stops because you pause because I'm feeling like sometimes you could be the quiet type, sits in the back, nobody really knows that you got this, je ne sais quoi
Yep.
about yourself, and then you just get in the group, and then it's like, "Whoa, you mean to tell us you can rap this whole time?"
Basically, that's how it goes every time. People won't expect it from me. And that's what happened in high school too. I was like, hold on, let me get in here real quick. And they're like, who is this? Like, I'm like, hold up, I'm gonna show you who I am though.
Absolutely. So, are you feeling more on the side of individual projects, or are you like collaboration and features more?
Right now I'm actually working on an EP. But I do like have some features with some people back home in Peoria. I'm always willing to collaborate with people. I mean, that's how you grow as an artist, I feel like. Collaborating, networking is definitely like what everyone should be doing, to be honest with you. So I'm definitely open to it. But I haven't had a whole lot of features yet. Just a couple of my homies back at home in Peoria. We got a couple features together. But I mean, I'm open to it. Like I like to meet new people. So
Right. And which I think is you should, because again, like you think about the way music is now without the A&Rs and the street teams and so much of the things that really gave it more of a oomph. It's like you're really your own self
mm,
promoter, your A&R, the artist, the street team. Like you have to be all that. You have to put all your promotions together. You got to make sure everything is good, and you also got to make sure that the business side is handled.
exactly.
Like because I've heard a lot, countless artists throughout their careers go, man, had I learned the business firsthand, before I started, I could have made way more money and I could have been way more in
Yep.
charge. So, what are some of the challenges you feel like you face as an independent artist trying to make it in the game?
I feel like being a female, it makes it hard as well because it is a male dominant world out here. So I mean that's definitely a challenge I faced. I actually had to rename myself. I wasn't always SJ. I actually was Miss SJ at first. And I feel like that switch made a big difference. Just because when I would reach out to certain promoters about certain events, they would be like, "Oh, you're a female, so we're gonna charge you extra. We're gonna make you go first." Like I didn't realize
Right.
that, and then when I caught on to that, I'm like, "Okay, yep, we gonna have to switch this up," and that's why I changed my name from Miss SJ to SJ. For that reason. So now, if you've never heard my music, you don't know what I look like, and I'm hitting you up on a text message, you don't know who I am. So I feel like that's one of the biggest challenges I faced so far, as far as that goes. But I'm sure there's going to be more challenges for me in the future, but it's all about, working through it. And, like you said, there's a business side to this. If you don't know the business side of this, you're ultimately going to fail, like, to be honest with you. So, definitely definitely have to know the business side to this industry for sure. So I mean, if you know that, you basically in there. So
I dig it. I dig it. We got another moving to the audience moment, and they wants to know which female rapper inspires you. And I'm pretty sure we're
yeah,
going
we
back to
going back
Nikki.
with Nikki. I was gonna say Nikki for sure. Nikki definitely inspired me growing up, but also Missy Elliott too. Like I listened to her growing up, like as like a kid. Like I'm talking like 8, 9, like.
Wow. Okay.
So that probably inspired me too. I wasn't rapping at 8, but I mean, I definitely was like, "Ooh, I like this." So growing up, I listened to Missy. But yeah, definitely Nikki. I would say Nikki for sure is the top.
I dig it. And that's big because that means artistry like in this lane. Because Nicki's tough. She ain't gave us a good album in a while though.
I
Like she's been giving
know.
us singles here and there. But I feel like the first Pink, like that first Pink Friday, top tier chef kiss. And then Pink Friday 2 was kind of good. It was good. It
Yeah.
was still tough. But I had to learn, me as a fan, is like I can't keep pigeonholing my favorite artist to a certain
Hmm.
project. You know what I'm saying? Like, speaking on the Wayne train, it's like talking about Wayne of today, and they go, "Well, his best work was like Carter 3, Carter 2, and all that." And I'm go, "Yeah, but it's still him. Like, it's still his body
Right.
of work. Like it or love it." That's be my motto. Whether you like it or love it. Like he said on the interview a long time ago, you still listen to it.
Exactly. That's the thing too. I feel like I don't know. I feel like either if you don't like it or you do, like you still took the time to listen to it. So thanks for the view. Like
Thank you.
appreciate the
Exactly.
support at the end of the day. Like
Right. No. So, what are some things that we can look forward to when you drop this EP? Like, what do you plan on bringing? What is the
um
what's your Pink Friday
so
moment?
it's my EP is really just all about like women empowerment. So that's the main gist of it. Basically, is a lot of just bringing like letting women know that like we are out here, like we are actually in the game doing this, and like we need to let people know like we're stepping on toes right now. Like we're gonna let you know what's going on, and that's basically the gist of it. Like I got a lot of good songs I'm working on right now, and I'm actually really excited about it. So,
Absolutely. So, who are a handful of artists that would consider your dream collaboration artist?
well, Nikki, I gotta get with Nikki.
Gotcha.
Nikki for sure. Um, I wouldn't mind working with Wayne. I just don't think I'm to Wayne's level. Like he's cold. I think maybe once I work a little bit more on myself,
Okay.
I could be on that level one day. But it's just a lot of work for sure. But Nikki for sure. I wouldn't mind working with Cardi, but it's hit or miss just because of the song POP I dropped. Like I feel like we could make a
Okay.
good, something together. But I wouldn't mind working with Kevin Gates. I like Kevin Gates a lot. And he just dropped his new album, so I've been listening to that lately.
Ah, okay.
um, but yeah, I mean that would probably do it. Like I don't know. There's a lot of good artists, man. I wouldn't mind working with anybody, to be honest. Like I'm open to it. So hey, if I'm feeling your
I
music
like
and you're
that.
feeling mine, like let's work on something. You know what I mean? Like let's see what we can come up with together.
Absolutely. I definitely can recommend a few guys that the Loud Mob crew that I'm affiliated with. They definitely got some dope music. I feel like putting you in there could make something really
Okay,
you know?
yeah, most definitely.
Ab- Absolutely. So we got another audience question, and they say, if you can go back and tell your younger self one thing about this journey, what would it be?
Um, don't be so like quick to make like a decision, I guess. Like don't be like thinking that everybody is in your best interest, I guess. Definitely like
Mm,
be cautious because people will take advantage of you very quick. So,
yeah,
that's probably what I would tell my younger self. Like don't be so nice to people. Don't let them take advantage of you. Like keep your foot down, keep moving forward. Like you know what's best for you. So,
okay, that was great. So let me ask you this, right? I'm thinking, and I'm like, let's play crazy. What is something you're most passionate about outside of music?
so I like taking care of people. I'm actually a nurse. So, I know people don't expect that out of me, but that's definitely something I'm passionate about as well. I know it's two totally different things, but I do enjoy what I do outside of work. I like being a nurse. I like taking care of people. Um, I mean, music kind of goes into that too because you're making people feel, a certain type of way when they're listening to your music. So I feel like they kind of go hand in
Right.
hand. But I enjoy making people feel better and being the best versions of themselves.
Okay. That's really incredible. Like, I like that energy that you got. Like, I feel like good personality, good spirit, good vibes, good energy type. That's dope. I like that about you. You know what I'm saying? It's a rare quality to have. So
Hmm.
when you're passionate, care for the people, right? But then you got that artistry side that's just like, look, I can take it to a whole nother level in this. It's like you go
Yeah.
to high school up until now, you know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
a lot of time to mature and really decide what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you get discouraged, especially when you say, I want to be a rapper. I know the first immediate response is a laugh, right? 'Cause
Exactly.
nobody goes, yeah, right. You're gonna be a rapper for real. But then you actually drop something, like you said, you dropped something that went viral, and the rest is history.
Yep.
Isn't that the mark of how all genius artists are created?
I'm saying, like, honestly though, like you just never know who's watching you. You know what I mean? Like it could be, one stream or whatever, like people you just never know. So that's why I'm like, hey, you never know who's gonna be watching me today. So I enjoy what I do. So I mean, hey, if everyone else is rocking with it too, cool. If you're not, hey, you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna keep doing it either way. So
I love it. So what legacy do you want to leave behind with your music?
I just want people, to know that like you can do anything if you put your mind to it. You know what I mean? Like don't get down on yourself. If you passionate about something and you want to, do it, like do it. Like don't be scared to do it. Just if you feel like, hey, this is what I really want to do, like go for it. Like people are so scared these days to try new things or like, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that. Like just try it. You never know. Like I mean, who would have thought I'd be sitting here, with you talking with you and I'm a rapper. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you just
Right?
never know. So like and I took that leap of faith and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Like people like it. I enjoy it. So let's do it. Like I'm not gonna be scared to, try new things. And I think a lot of people, that's what it is. They're scared to try new things or do things alone. And it's like, just do it, like even if you got to do it alone, like try it. You never know. You may like doing it alone. So, and I feel like that's just what I want
Yeah,
to leave, to people. Like, just do you, like, do what's best for you and roll with that.
absolutely. So do you think if time was to reverse and you was to go right back to that same high school moment, you still would have took that leap of faith and still jumped right in, no questions
Probably
asked?
not. No. Probably not.
Wow.
No. In high
Okay.
school, I was very scared. I mean, yes, I would get out there and freestyle and rap, but like I was like shy. So like I feel like I would be like scared, like, nah, I can't do that. Like I didn't have the confidence that I do now back then. I wish I would have had that confidence back then. Like back in high school, if I had that confidence I do now, man, I probably could have done way more than what I'm doing now. But
Aren't we all? No, it's not even just a you thing. Cause now I'm having a self-reflection journey. Yeah. You go back from 20, 30 plus years back into time and you really think about, but it
yeah,
molds you, it toughens you up, it makes you prepared for that moment for now I can be fearless. Now I can go on stage and grab the mic.
yep,
Like I could remember for myself wanting to do the talent show because I felt like I was really good at rap because I used to write poetry
right,
all the time. So I felt like once I picked up and really got into the whole hip hop scene, I could really do it. Like I've had several teachers that would put me on a spot and have me freestyle, and I could actually freestyle at that time without using profanity. And one teacher actually like shook my hand mid class, and he was like, "That was a really incredible freestyle. I would never forget that." And then you look at it now and it's like, "Well, what happened? Why did you stop?" The passion and the grind is still there. It's I think outside of the box to go like, what am I producing that's not already
right.
being produced? You know what I'm saying? I don't because I'm jumping in with the whole Wayne
Hmm.
inspirations, Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? There's Jay Z, of course. Big like there's just so many. Not saying that should have stopped me, but I'm like, when you're from a small town and you got so much pent against you, you go, yeah, that moment came and went. It was fun. I did it for so many years, and then I just was like, okay, I want to do something else.
Right. I mean, hey, you still could. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. You still could. You could jump back into it and blow up. You know?
I'm forever catching a freestyle. Like when I first was doing artistry Tuesdays on the show, we used to do spit the fire, where we used to have artists, freestyle the beats
Hmm.
on the show. And then I sometimes I be so caught in the hype, I forget that I step outside of the host moment and go, I start rapping on the mic, and they're like, "Yo, wait, steady, you can rap?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't tell y'all that." Like, where do you think this
Right,
came from?
exactly. Like, hold up. Let me show y'all something real quick.
Like, no, that's me for real, love. Like, for real. So, what are 5 things that you love about yourself?
Um, I love that I have the confidence that I do today, obviously. Because I didn't have that. Obviously, we just discussed that. I love that I have the confidence. I feel like I'm just a very genuine person. Like I'm very loyal, like I keep to my word. So that's definitely a good quality about me. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Like um I would say like I have a really good heart. Um I have too big of a heart sometimes. Sometimes that's my downfall. I do love it about me, but I also hate it about me. And,
Yo, I can relate.
um, sometimes I care too much and I go over the top. And sometimes, even my friends will be like, "Whoa, Shannon, like, hold on, you're doing a little too much." Like, hold on, girl, hold on, chill out. Like, now you're doing too much. And I'm like, "You're right, you're right." So, but it is something that I do like about myself. What is that? Three? Man, I would say I like that I'm outgoing. I can talk to anybody. I mean, like I to this day, I'll go to the store. People are talking to me at the store. I don't even know who they are. I sometimes I hate it because I don't want to talk to nobody. I just got off work. I just got off work, man. I just worked 16 hours. I really am not trying to talk right now, but how you doing? Hey, okay. You need help
No,
finding the cheese? I got you.
man, and it's crazy because as a content creator and a podcaster, I'm a professional podcaster, and I'm like, I'll tell my friends quick, like, I don't like people for real. Like, I don't I'll say it and they go, but you got a really dope podcast that gets a lot of emails, a lot of people want to be a part. And I'm like, I started going, y'all like this for real? So it gives me an extra oomph for my drive because I'm like, I gotta be doing something right in this lane for people to reach out and want to be a part of it. Because I Ask my people that know me. I'll be done drop the episode and be so frustrated and be like, you know what? That's it. Like I'll go on a hiatus
Yep.
for months before I decide to
Yep.
come back. But it's the love for the art and the people that actually look forward to me presenting myself that keeps me going. I'll be like, okay, this it's my calling. I tell people I have a whole microphone literally tattooed on my arm. So I'm like, I knew just like you talked about it, like I knew it was predestined that I was gonna follow something with
Yep.
a microphone. It wasn't the music train, but I still get to talk to my
Yep.
favorite artist, and that's what matters
Yep.
to me.
Exactly. Exactly. Was that four? Oh.
Yeah.
Um, five. I would just say like I don't know. It's my energy. Like I have really good energy. And people will tell me that too. They're like, it's just the energy about you. You're just such a happy like person. And I'm like, well, I guess that's a good thing. So, and I'm funny. I can be funny.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I get it.
but yeah, I would probably see. Yeah, that's probably five things that I like about myself. Yeah.
Have you ever done any live performances?
As far as like, what do you mean? As like live performance?
Like, little clubs stage, they
Oh
bring you
yeah,
to the
yeah, yeah. Oh
stage.
yeah, yeah. I actually have my own event coming up next month. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So
Let's talk about it. What we doing? What we
so
cooking up?
September 7th is a Sunday. I actually have my own event that I'm putting on. And I get to bring six artists to open up for me. So anybody wants to come, it's in Oklahoma City, obviously. So, but yeah, it'll be a live performance. It's a good opportunity. You can also make some money from it. So, you know, that's always good too, making some money.
Absolutely. Thank you. You get to drop that one song you've been hiding in your iCloud for the longest and make some cash, people. I know you
Yes,
want to do it.
exactly. So, but yeah, I've done lots of live performances. I've been to so many different states to perform. It's ridiculous. Actually, I looked back on it the other day. I'm like, man, I've been a lot of different places. But I feel like, it's good to get exposure and do live performances, but definitely, make sure you're still working, cooking up in the studio. That's most important. Because if you just performing the same songs over and over, people are gonna be like, what's next? So
Right. Absolutely right. Outside of the nursing life, right, and the musical life, what's your downtime like? Like, what's your mental health level like?
um it's okay. It depends on the day. Because right now I am working a lot. I've been working 16-hour shifts, and everyone's like, 16 hours? You crazy, girl. What is wrong with you?
It's nursing. I don't. What part of that did you not miss out of the
No,
nursing
for
part?
real. But I was thinking about it too, like 16 hours, that's a long time. But
Yeah.
outside of work, I've been going to the gym a lot. That's really been helping my mental health a lot. I've been eating very healthy and just trying to feel better. So, and I feel like the gym is kind of my escape. Like, I will just put my headphones on and I will just put everything into the gym for a good like hour. And that's like kind of like my like, okay, like decompress time. Um,
Yeah.
Besides that, really, I like to sleep. I like to sleep.
After 16 hours, I'm sure you need some hours,
I
ma'am.
like to sleep and just watch TV, just chill. I like to hang out with my dogs. I got two Rottweilers. They're my babies. So
Wait, we ain't gonna like I get, but you go Rottweilers, and she said that's a bet. Got it. So we know no jumping over the fence in your yard. Understood. You said Rottweilers. Say less. Next to pit bulls, Rottweilers. Like that's my. I can't come to your house. You got Rottweilers, pit bulls, and Dobermans. Like I'm not coming.
listen, they're
I
babies.
probably won't even deal with you if you got a Great Dane. I probably won't even come. Like I could deal with dogs. Like absolutely, I love dogs. But at the same time, I'm like them the ones I done seen movies about that just make me go, nah, I'm good.
I mean, it depends how you raise them, okay? Like, let's get it straight here, because mine are babies, big babies, but they're babies.
See? Absolutely, man. I love it.
But I mean,
If you
oh, go
were
ahead.
to,
I'm sorry.
if they were to produce a movie about your life, who would play you?
Hmm, I don't know. About my life, who would play me? Hopefully, I'm playing myself. Look, let's be real. Who can do better
Hey,
me than me? Like,
yeah, yo, you gotta argue with people about you didn't put enough of my emotions in it. Well, clearly you know your own emotions. Just do it.
exactly, exactly. I don't know, to be honest. Like, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Like, I don't watch a whole lot of movies, so I can't even tell you really.
Right.
I was actually just talking to somebody the other day about how I don't watch enough movies. They're like, "Have you seen this, this, and this?" I'm like, "No," and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "I really don't."
Don't worry about it. You ain't
I'm
missing
like, "I
much
really
though.
don't watch movies, y'all." Like, I'm too busy out here doing other things. I guess I don't know. I don't have time to really sit down.
Trying to save the world, healthcare wise and
See,
musically. She's got a lot on her shoulders, people.
exactly.
Give her a break.
But I feel like I would play me best. So
Like that. No, absolutely. I respect that. What are some of things that you think scare you the most when trying to create a good song? Like,
um, I just want to make sure people are understanding what I'm trying to say. And I feel like if I don't get that point across, that kind of scares me because they're not going to relate to it. But then again, I have second thoughts where I'm like, well, I'm doing this for me too. So if they don't feel it, that's a damn problem. But like at the same time, I feel like if I'm really like putting my heart and emotion into the song, they're gonna get it either way. And so I try to remind myself
right.
that because I'm like, ooh, like, are they gonna like it? Is this gonna sound right? And like then the overthinking thoughts start to happen, and then it's like, hold on, take a breath. Like if you're really talking,
Yeah,
putting your emotion behind it, people are gonna feel and they're gonna understand it. So
I like that. Who would your dream versus battle be?
What would my dream battle be?
Like your versus battle, who would you want to see do a versus?
Like against me?
Hey, even if you want to put it against you, by all means, I love that. I feel your
No,
confidence
no, no.
level.
I don't think I could battle rap. No. I used to think
Okay.
I could, but now probably not. No. Um, versus. Ooh, I'd want to see. Hmm, that's a tough one. Let's do. I want to see Wayne versus Eminem.
Mm.
That would. I feel like they both like. I don't know. Or like Eminem versus Twisted.
Uh, Both good choices though, because we talk. People gotta understand when you talk about verse, it's like catalogs and you thinking. So you got me thinking based on that. But that Wayne and Eminem gonna be a sold
I'm
out. Just
saying. I'm like,
it's gonna break the internet because they're too like we've learned on the No Love song, and Wayne said it himself in an interview. He was like, "You're not gonna outdo me, even if it's your song.
exactly, exactly.
You can't out Wayne."
I'm saying. I think it would be a good battle. I think it would.
I think
Now I
so
want to see it.
too
Look, now I'm
because
excited
it
about
should
it.
end right because it will end. It would have to end with the No Love song just to show
Oh
that
yeah,
unity, but just equal. Because when you talk about that's Slim Shady versus Wheezy F, like
man.
Tunchi, so they do have split personalities and tracks that can kind of narrate that perspective to build up, track for track.
Yep.
I can see
Oh
that being
yeah.
a thing. So, what do you think about hip hop being 52 years old now
That's crazy.
compared to what we started as, kids just picking up? Probably when he supposed to pick up headphones or whatever
No,
source we
for real.
did to even
I
enjoy a
mean, I
good
think
song.
it's grown a lot. Over the years. I mean, I think good things has happened and bad things has happened. As far as how, but it's also like I feel like history always repeats itself too. You know what I mean? Like I feel like because I was watching something the other day, like it was the same beat, just redone. Like, and people do that all the time. They remake, samples and this and that and make it their own. So I'm like, hold on, I've heard this beat. Oh yeah, that was like 10 years ago. Like, and I forget how old I am sometimes. And I'm like, oh, that was 10 years ago. That's crazy.
Especially when you're talking about the new generation, right? And you don't wanna make yourself seem old when you catch it by ear and you be like, "No, the original is this," and then they like, "Nah, this
Yeah.
the original." Like, so when you have to have those
Yes.
squabbles about, like, proving your point of when songs was
Yes.
originally made, because 'cause they're all sampled, like, countless times through generations of different genres. Like, it's a ever changing,
Yep.
gravitation.
Yep. But I mean, I think it's grown. There was that period of, like rappers that I feel like weren't really doing anything. Like they were just kind of like not making sense. They were just like, yeah. And I'm like, what are we listening to here? Like, I was like, I'm not feeling this. Like new generation, whatever they were doing. I'm like, can we take it back to Wayne where like we're actually rapping about something? Like, but I mean, it's growing, it's always evolving. So I can't wait to see what the next 52 years gonna look like. So and what my great grandkids gonna be listening to. Hopefully me, but
Right. Yo, man, I'll never forget like the first time my mom like discovered like a song I was on or something. Like she really loved it, but then as a mom, she had to grill me for the language choices on the song. Cause you be like, everybody doing it. Everybody's
yeah,
doing it. So you feel like you can get a pass because initially the intent was like mom wasn't supposed to never discover this is what I do after
yeah,
school. Like I was real life going to a studio session, like get out of school, do homework, and then I'm like, I got a jet and I'm doing studio
yep,
sessions. And my mom caught it, and then I think that's what kind of dropped that momentum to kind of like, okay, guys, I'm gonna have to miss a couple of shows right now because you got to get back on the good rapport. Like I can't be out here, dropping all these songs with all this vulgar language. Your mom's not
yep.
approving it, But then I'm like, but then as a kid, that part that goes, I wasn't trying to let her listen to it. Yeah, I had to learn how to, change the game. And that's why I loved it. Like when we switched from like the CD era to like
Mhm.
MP3s and everything went digital, like it was a way to kind of compress everything. So mom be like, I thought you was going rapping today. I'm like, we did a couple songs, but we ain't put no nothing on
Yeah,
CD. Like
exactly.
we wrote it. It was more like I wrote my with sometimes too, if like how you would say, like if I don't like the beat and I don't like the way the energy was, I'd be like, this ain't a for me song.
Mhm.
Cause I know my pace. Like I don't do fast up tempo beats. I like them right there where I can really catch it. If it's too fast or too slow, then I can't
Right.
gravitate to
I
it.
mean, it's always good to try it because, like, I'll try and rap on anything, but if I'll be just freestyling, having fun, like, oh yeah, let me try it. But like, I know at the end of the day, it's not something I'm gonna record, like because it's always good to try something new. You may like it. You never know.
Absolutely I love it. I love it. So, what is your favorite part about doing collaborations? Like, what's your favorite thing about freestyle?
It makes me go harder. It makes me go
Mm.
harder because I know that person's probably going super hard, so I'm like, ooh yeah, let me make sure I'm like going super hard. Not trying to like have a competition almost, but like I just want to make sure I'm to that level that because I know they're probably putting like 110, so I'm like, oh, I gotta go 120, like. So
I could definitely tell you're a Wayne fan. That's something only a Wayne fan as an artist would say to answer that question. Like, just
yeah, no,
right?
for real. But I mean, it's the energy. I like collabing with people when they have good energy. Like I was just working with a homegirl a couple weeks ago, and like we just clicked. Like we had good energy, and it was just like an all over like good vibe. So like I just like and I learned something too. I'm like, oh, how do you catch your flow? Let me hear what you're hearing. You know what I mean? Like and I like that because it makes me learn something too. It's like, oh, I wouldn't have caught the beat that way, but you did. So like let me learn something new. So I think I like collaborating just because you learn something too.
Indeed. Absolutely. Like, I miss my days. Just this convers and I done met artists from all over, but now I feel like this one just gave me that refreshing vibe of why maybe after the night I might just try to play. Like I'll freestyle all day. I just don't record it no more now, but I'll be here rapping to a beat and throw my name in there and just because I'm still old school with catch the tail end of the song. If it leave a little beat
Yeah.
left to it, and I'm like, okay, I can grab it and I'll kill it, and then I get mad 'cause I was like, man, I should
I'm
have wrote that
saying
down.
that's the worst when you just freestyle and having fun and it be so good and then you're like, man, what did I even say? Every
Exactly,
time.
love. I love it. So y'all know we gotta do her right here on Artist Lounge. We wouldn't be us on Artist Lounge if we ain't stream one of her songs. So why don't we tap into some of your music and let's see what we can talk about
Let's
more
do
with
it.
this. Let's go.
give me head, got you looking like a clown. What you have a taste of this fat cat? That power of the pussy, it'll have you running back. This that P.O.P. This that P.O.P. This that power of that pussy. P.O.P. That's that P.O.P. This that power of that pussy. I like it rough.
Hey, hold on. If we not getting sound from this, because I feel like the video just playing and ain't nobody hearing it. Is it sound?
I can hear it.
Is it? Oh, you can hear. Okay. Well, I'll continue then. I was.
Yeah.
Nasty, my
I was
shoulder
like,
ain't lashy. Don't try to run that game, cause this is my domain. You better lick my clit, then rub up on my tits. I might come once or twice, then I squirt up on your dick. If it gets sloppy, I make them clean it up. I make them get that mop and bucket, stick a finger in my butt. I ride it from the front, and I like it from the back. But then you pull my hair, now that's a fucking rap. This that P.O.P. This that P.O.P. This that power of that pussy. P.O.P. That's that P.O.P. This that power of that pussy. This that P.O.P. This that P.O.P. This that power of that pussy. P.O.P. That's that P.O.P. This that of that pussy. P.O.P. This that P.O.P. This that P.O.P. That's that P.O.P. This that.
That's exclusive. That's a bold statement to come in the game with that one right there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, so come on, tell the people about it. We already know.
Okay, so
Oh, let's go.
POP, man. Okay, so POP, the start of POP, let me tell y'all something. Um, when I first wrote POP, it actually wasn't going to be a song. If I'm going to be real with you, it wasn't even supposed to be a song. I was actually sitting down drinking with my homegirl, and I was like, "Ooh, we should come up with something new." And she was like, "POP," and I was like, "That's it." I was like, "Yep, power to pussy. Yep, that's gonna be it right there." She's like, "Are you for real?" I was like, "Yes." And then from there,
Right.
it was basically it. From there, I wrote the song, recorded it, and then I was like, "Yeah, we need a hype video for this." So went down to Atlanta,
Yeah.
got a hype
You
video.
delivered.
Yep, and it was a wrap. Like since then, like, but I mean, it's true though. Power to pussy, like men cannot lie about it. Like we run it. Like we have the power to pussy. Like, and y'all listen, men know it. Okay, y'all just don't say
You know?
it.
Hey, it's God, money, and then POP, right?
Exactly. No, for real. But I mean, it was fun. It was fun shooting it. It was fun recording it. But I mean, everything I say in the song is facts too. So just
Oh,
just saying. I don't lie in my songs. I always tell the truth. So you know.
no, I dig it. I love it because listening to it before the show, I was like, "Yo, you go like you was talking about Cardi B earlier." I'm like, "That's a bold statement." I'm like, "You coming in the game, but are you wrong?" We cannot deny that you're not wrong. So if you're gonna randomly create a song, why not create a song that talks about the most love thing in the world?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, listen, like, unfortunately, like, it's what it is. But I mean, it's the truth too. Like, and there you really was someone hiding in my bushes, knocking on my window. Like, this is facts.
Ah,
I was like, what are you doing here? You acting like a weirdo. Like, hey, it's all facts. Just saying.
hey, you got it going on. You got bush. Like, come on, bro. They jumping out on the bushes. They trying to see something. They either caught you at the pool or they done got a sneak peek. Well, they wasn't supposed to get a sneak peek.
I'm
Like, come
saying,
on.
I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, But no, it was a fun time. I enjoyed it. You know, I got my people in the video with me, so like it was all good. Like I enjoyed it. I had fun, and it's a good song. It's a turn up song. So
It's definitely got it's a bopper. Like it's definitely I'm gonna put it next to the Meg, the Stallion, and the Cardi B WAP. Like there's WAP, and now
yep,
there's POP.
exactly.
The list
Yes.
continues.
I just hope the people like it so far. You know, I've gotten good feedback from it. So, you know.
Absolutely. Is this something we can expect on the EP, or is this just gonna be a single outside of the EP, or it's already a part of a
No,
previous
the POP
project?
is just a single. But my EP coming up, y'all have something to look forward to. It's not POP, but it's gonna be still fun turn up vibes. So, because that's kind of my thing. But
Right.
definitely something to look forward to in the future. I'm hoping to drop the EP hopefully by the end of this year. If not, definitely like beginning of like next year for sure. So
Dig that. Oh, man, I love it, and I feel like you're gonna do good with it. Like I love your energy. I can see the whole DNA code. Like you like to have fun with the beat. You
mhm.
know what I'm saying? You like to really just vibe with the people, and then you don't leave your people out of it. Like I love that.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Because that's your personality. You're a people's person, and I love that.
Yep.
Don't stop being you. Is what I'm trying to lead
Yes.
to.
Well, thank you. I never that, never that. I'm always me. So I'm always myself. Like I'm very opening. You know, like I'm a very friendly person. So
Right. Because the industry will try to
oh
change
yes.
you. You telling people now you got POP. They gonna want to see what your power will consist of if you want to get this record deal.
Exactly.
I'm
No,
just
no, we
saying,
ain't
be
doing
on alert.
that.
They already jumping out on your bushes.
Not the bushes.
You feel me? They gonna go old school Jason vibe next. They
No,
coming in the shower.
no,
That's it.
not the shower. No, never that. Nah, I'm always gonna stay me. You know, like I know the industry does try to change people, money tries to change people, but I mean, I'm to the point in my life where like I've seen a lot of money and I've had nothing. Like I've been at the top, I've been at the bottom, I've been everywhere in between. So, and money has never changed me, like ever. Like you know, for a while there, you know, during COVID, like I was doing my nursing thing. Like obviously, like people know you make a lot of money doing that. You know, so like I've seen a lot of money, and I've also been dead ass broke, like, you know, and you know, I didn't grow up, you know, rich either. So like I've seen a lot. So it's never changed me though. I've always, you know, I'm very humble. Like I'm a very genuine person. So
I love that, man. So my last question before we get out of here would be if you could take any artist who was kind of considered like a one hit wonder type of artist, and you could give them the proper development and make them a better artist, who would you choose?
one hit wonders. I'm trying to think of some one hit wonders now. um who is that one dude? I really like that song. What was his name? YK Osiris or something like that. Is that his name?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like, hey, I give you that.
That's the I will use the
Yeah.
world, baby
Okay,
girl.
yeah. That was a vibe. Like, I feel like you should have just ran off
Right.
that and made it a whole thing. Like, you could have made like a whole album off of just that. Like, you was really getting the ladies with that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like my advice probably would have been like, you know, keep going. Like, why did you stop? Like, why did you stop?
I think what he had some baby mama drama. I think he got caught up in a lot of that, and because he was hot at that, like he had that fire trail, but then that was around the time Lord had just came back with another
True,
album, and then you got to deal with Jacquees and
true,
so forth, which could have played a part. I'm not saying that that's what caused it, but like you said, for him to go from you got like this super huge, smash hit,
yeah.
and then he had a couple of runs here and there, but they didn't
To
compare to like
that,
Worth It. Worth
yeah.
It was
And
great.
I almost wonder if like, because I feel like the few other songs he did make, they sounded so similar too. Like I feel like maybe
Right.
like he needed to switch up his vibe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like do something a little bit different because and that's the problem too. Like a lot of artists will be like, "Oh, this sounds good," and then makes it sound like the exact same. I'm like, you literally just made a song sound the exact same, just different words. Which I feel like is a problem too. Like you have to like know how to be, switch it up a little bit. And I feel like a lot of artists have that problem. I'm not gonna say like I've had that problem where I'm like, "Ooh, that sounds like a song I just already did." No, we're not doing that. We got to switch it up. So that'd probably be my
That's
advice.
great
That'd be
advice.
my advice.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's really great advice because I've encountered that now when I'm trying to, especially when you're trying to find an artist outside of the ones you typically listen to, is if I pick up your tracks and then, like you just said, if song 4 still sounds like song 1 and then goes right back down, it's like I can't get into it because you're telling me what you already said in
Yeah.
part 1 on
Yep.
song 1, all 8 to
Yep.
12 songs.
Exactly.
Like that's not a
Exactly. It's
vibe.
like, okay, I've heard it. What's next?
Thank you. It's reaching to your creativity bag a little more, like, and I'm known for saying it now. I'm like, what I'm looking for in the artist to come. I'm like, we've already had these phases of life where, you know, fast cars, the sex, the money, all that's
hmm
been done. The street runner. I mean, of course, there's always going to be somebody
Right.
running the streets, but I'm just saying, if you're going to make it out the streets, I feel like you should switch your brand musically if you plan on going
Yep.
somewhere with it.
Exactly. Exactly. I agree.
Like we can always big up Wayne as being one of the godfathers, in this new age of rap going up. But then you got to realize that everybody can't be him. What he did worked for him.
Exactly.
You got to find you outside
Yep,
of that
exactly. And that's the problem.
and use it as a
That's the problem. A
blueprint.
lot of artists will try to sound like another artist. And it's like, I feel like that's one of the things that kind of make me different. I don't want to sound like any other artist. I want to sound like me. Like, I don't, and I'll ask people, who do you think I sound like? And they have no answer because I don't sound like anybody else. And I feel like that's a
It's
good thing
good
to
to stay
have. And I feel
mysterious.
like, that's what every artist should reach for. Like, why do you want to sound like Wayne? Or, yeah, don't get me wrong, obviously love Wayne, but you want to sound like you at the end of the day because they already know what Wayne sound like. You know what I mean? Like, why are you coming with the
Right.
same sound? No, you should be you and be different. So,
And be okay with your own cadence and confidence.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And don't be afraid to accept constructive
hmm
criticism without trying to kick somebody out that squad. Because that one that might be trying to tell you something, it's not hating. They're really trying to
It,
help you,
it,
levitate you.
exactly.
So be accepted to it. Like you
And that,
gotta take it. Because it's hard. Like you can drop everything is so microwavable now at this current state. Like you can be a TikTok trend tonight and just like that, it's
yep,
over in the morning.
yep, exactly. And I think that's the problem though too. People don't know how to take constructive criticism. They take it as you're hating on me, like, and it's like, no, I'm really just trying to help you as a person. And I think that's messed up. That society thinks that everyone is like out to get each other, and it's like, no, like I'm really just trying to help you out. But if you want to take it that way, that's on you. Like I'm just trying to give you advice. You know what I mean? So, but there's so much hate in the world these days that you don't know. You don't know who to trust, really.
Absolutely, love. So I want to thank you for taking time off your busy schedule to come keep me company on Live with DJ Steady and Company. You've been an incredible guest. I love your journey. I love your story. I love your passion. I love that you're authentically you
Thank you. Thank you.
and you're a great human being and a gentle
Thank you.
soul. And I wish you nothing but success. I can't wait for the EP to drop. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and big it up over here, give it some runs over here. You know what I'm saying? Hope that your concert with your big event that you do, you're gonna kill it. You know what I'm saying? Hope we get some artists out there that want to make some
Yes.
money to come and be openers. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? I'll put a word in the streets for you. You know
Appreciate
what
it.
I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
And tell everybody where they can find
So
you
you
at
can find me.
and
Yes,
stream your
stream
music.
my music. I'm streaming on all platforms right now. You can find me on IG. It's EszJay Music, EszJay Music. Yeah, go follow me, y'all, and go run up that POP. Like that is a hit, and y'all, that EP is gonna be dropping soon. So just make sure to tap in with me. I'm always looking to network and collaborate with people. Like you can see, I'm a very open, friendly person. So just reach out to me. Just you can message me on IG. I'll respond. So I'm a cool person. I promise.
Absolutely, love. I thank you again. It's been a really incredible moment. But, ladies and gentlemen, this that time of the show that I know we don't like. We've reached the end. But don't worry, we'll be back again. Same time, same place on Loud with DJ Steady and Company. Y'all know my motto. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Good night, folks.